Most men believe that staying healthy after 50 is all about drinking more water, eating clean, and exercising a little every day. But what if I told you that the very thing you trust the most, plain water, might be quietly weakening your circulation and energy? You sip it thinking you're fueling your body, when in reality, you're washing away the minerals that keep your blood vessels open and your vitality alive. This isn't about hydration alone. It's about how your body conducts life itself. Every pulse, every spark of energy, every sign of strength. After 50, your bloodstream becomes less forgiving. The signals that once told your vessels to expand now fade. Your hands feel colder, your energy lower, your performance slower. And the problem isn't aging, it's chemistry. Imagine your bloodstream as a river that's lost its current. You pour in more water, but without the right minerals, the flow stays stagnant. What you need isn't more volume. It's conductivity, the silent force behind circulation, heart strength, and even sexual health. Because true vitality after 50 doesn't come from drinking more, it comes from drinking smarter. I'm Dr. Victoria Lane. For years, I've sat across from men who thought they were doing everything right, drinking plenty of water, watching their diet, staying active, yet still felt tired, foggy, and far from the strength they once knew. I understand that quiet disappointment. Here's what I've learned. Past 50, the rules change. Your body no longer responds to water the way it used to. What once refreshed you now barely reaches the cells that need it most. But when you learn how to turn ordinary water into real fuel for your blood flow and energy, everything changes. Even a small pinch of the right minerals can reactivate circulation, sharpen focus, and bring back the vitality that aging tries to steal. When we're young, the body behaves like a finely tuned electrical system. Every cell hums with charge, every heartbeat sends energy forward, and hydration happens naturally. The kidneys filter with precision, blood vessels stay elastic, and nutrients move in and out of cells with ease. But after 50, that system begins to lose its spark. The thirst signal dulls, so you drink less than you think you need. The kidneys, once perfect filters, start leaking out essential electrolytes, minerals like magnesium, sodium, and potassium that carry tiny electrical currents through your blood. At the same time, the smooth muscles lining your arteries begin to stiffen. They no longer expand and contract on command, which quietly slows your circulation. This is where plain water falls short. It hydrates the spaces around your cells, but it can't cross the cell membranes efficiently without electrical charge. That charge comes from minerals, the true conductors of life inside your bloodstream. Think of your body as a rechargeable battery. Water fills the tank, but electrolytes turn on the current. Without them, the body runs, but weakly, like a dim light flickering instead of shining. This difference between simply drinking water and achieving cellular hydration is what separates a man who feels chronically tired from one whose blood flows freely, whose mind stays sharp, whose sexual health still feels alive. For most men, the instinct is simple. If water is good, more water must be better. You drink glass after glass, believing you're cleansing your system and keeping your heart strong. But what actually happens is the opposite. By constantly flushing your body with plain water, you're rinsing away the very minerals that make circulation possible. It becomes a quiet, exhausting cycle: drink, urinate, lose electrolytes, feel drained, and drink again. You're filling the tank, but draining the battery. That's why so many men tell me, I drink all day but still feel dry. The truth is, your body isn't thirsty for more water, it's thirsty for balance. Think of your bloodstream as a highway at rush hour. The cars, your water, are there in plenty, but the traffic lights are broken. Without minerals acting as those signals, the flow jams, the pressure builds, and nothing moves where it should. That's when fatigue sets in, blood pressure climbs, and your energy fades, even as you keep sipping. The goal isn't to drown yourself in water. It's to charge that water with the minerals that let your arteries open, your heart pump efficiently, and your energy rise again. Now, It's time to flip the switch to bring back the green light for your circulation with 4 golden minerals that quietly keep every man alive and strong. After 50, a man's body becomes less like a fountain and more like an intricate circuit. To keep that circuit alive, 4 minerals act as your hidden conductors, each one responsible for reigniting blood flow, restoring energy, and protecting vitality from the inside out. Magnesium, the relaxation mineral. If blood flow is the music of life, magnesium is the rhythm. It relaxes the smooth muscles lining your arteries and the delicate tissues of your prostate, allowing blood to move freely instead of fighting resistance at every pulse. Men over 50 often lack magnesium because modern soil is stripped of it, and processed foods offer none. Without it, your blood vessels tighten, your sleep suffers, and your energy fades. On a cellular level, magnesium works like a natural calcium channel blocker. It tells tense muscles to release, easing pressure throughout the cardiovascular system. That relaxation also improves sexual health, because the same vascular flexibility that fuels your heart fuels your performance. Every morning, stir half a teaspoon of magnesium citrate or glycinate into a large glass of water. It dissolves quickly, sending the signal of relaxation through your arteries and calming your nervous system before the day begins. Within days, men notice their pulse steadying, their hands warming, their energy returning. Once your vessels learn to relax again, the next step is to help your body keep that water where it belongs, inside the cells. Sodium, the gatekeeper. For decades, men were warned that sodium was the villain behind high blood pressure. But the truth is subtler. Sodium is essential. The danger lies in its poor quality, overprocessed form. The white, bleached table salt in packaged food is stripped of its natural partners, magnesium, potassium, and trace minerals that help it function properly. Pure sea salt or Himalayan salt is different. It carries over 80 trace minerals that keep your body's electrical current steady and prevent dehydration at the cellular level. Sodium's job is to hold water inside your cells so your blood maintains volume and your heart can pump efficiently. Without it, every glass of water passes straight through you. For men over 50, a small pinch, barely covering the tip of your pinky finger added to morning water, can transform hydration. It stops that endless cycle of drinking and urinating, strengthens blood pressure stability, and gives your circulation the foundation it needs to move nutrients throughout the body. Still, sodium doesn't work alone. It needs a partner to balance its charge and protect the arteries from stiffness. Potassium, the balancer. Potassium is sodium's counterweight, the mineral that ensures pressure doesn't build beyond control. It tells the walls of your arteries to stay supple and responsive, creating the ideal environment for smooth, consistent blood flow. Men over 50 often fall short on potassium because diets lose varietyless fruit, fewer vegetables, more convenience food. That imbalance leads to constricted vessels, sluggish circulation, and energy that dips too soon in the day. At the biological level, potassium helps maintain the sodium-potassium pump, a mechanism that powers every heartbeat and nerve impulse in your body. When potassium is low, your cells struggle to communicate. When it's balanced, energy transmission flows like clear current through a wire. To replenish it, you can mix a potassium-rich electrolyte powder into your water once a day, or combine equal parts plain water and coconut water. If you exercise or sweat heavily, this step becomes non-negotiable. It's the difference between feeling light and awake versus heavy and fatigued. When magnesium relaxes the vessels, sodium retains fluid, and potassium balances the tension, your circulation begins to recover its natural rhythm. Yet there's one more mineral that completes this circuit, the one tied directly to male vitality and hormonal balance. Zinc, the vitality mineral. Zinc is the quiet force behind testosterone, immunity, and recovery. It's not just about libido, it's about how your body rebuilds tissue, repairs muscle, and maintains mental clarity. Men over 50 frequently face zinc deficiency because absorption slows with age and because stress depletes it faster than diet can replace it. Without adequate zinc, testosterone production drops, energy wanes, and the body loses some of its natural drive. Even mild deficiency can affect prostate health, leading to swelling, inflammation, and fatigue. Zinc also activates the enzyme that allows nitric oxide to work, a molecule critical for blood vessel dilation. In simpler terms, zinc helps your arteries open up when they're supposed to, improving not just circulation but performance in the most intimate ways. For practical use, add a few drops of liquid zinc to a glass of water during dinner. This method bypasses the absorption issues of tablets and delivers the mineral directly into your system. Over time, men often describe feeling more grounded, stronger, steadier, and clearer. Together, these four minerals transform hydration from something passive into something powerful. Instead of simply refilling your tank, you're recharging your entire electrical network. For men over 50, this balance is the difference between fatigue and vitality, between sluggish circulation and the kind of energy that carries through every part of life, from your morning walk to your confidence in the bedroom. Because when your blood flows freely, your body remembers how to live fully again. Now that you understand the science, let's turn it into something real, something you can start today. I call it the morning vasodilator hack, a daily hydration ritual designed for men over 50 who want better blood flow, sharper energy, and lasting vitality without relying on pills or complicated routines. Morning relaxation. Begin your day before coffee, before emails, just you and a tall glass of water. Add half a teaspoon of magnesium citrate or glycinate and a small pinch of pure sea salt. Stir until dissolved. This combination works as your morning signal to the arteries. Relax and open. Magnesium softens vessel walls, while sodium helps your cells actually hold onto that water instead of flushing it out. You'll feel calmer, clearer, and more awake within minutes. Midday Zinc hydration. Around lunchtime, most men hit an invisible wall. Energy dips, focus fades. That's when you add 2 or 3 drops of liquid zinc into a glass of water. Drink it slowly, not like medicine but like fuel. Zinc supports hormone production and immune balance, keeping your body resilient through the afternoon slump. If you're managing prostate health or sexual health, this step is especially valuable. It feeds the hormonal system that sustains drive and strength. Post-workout potassium rebalance. Whether you walk, garden, or train at the gym, finish with hydration that replaces what sweat takes away. Mix half a scoop of a potassium-rich electrolyte powder into a bottle of water, or use equal parts water and coconut water. Potassium steadies blood pressure, restores muscle function, and helps your heart maintain rhythm even after exertion. These 3 small rituals create one powerful cycle: relax, refuel, rebalance. They don't take more than a few minutes, but they transform water into an intelligent tool, one that supports circulation, energy, and confidence day after day. Try it tomorrow morning. Don't overthink it. Just begin and let your body remember what good blood flow feels like. When you stop drinking plain water and start hydrating with intention, everything inside you begins to shift. Your circulation wakes up, your mornings feel lighter, the fog lifts, even your confidence returns. Not because of magic, but because your body is finally working the way it's meant to. This is the hidden truth about aging. You don't lose vitality because of time. You lose it because your cells stop communicating. These 4 minerals, magnesium, sodium, potassium, and zinc, restore that conversation. They let your blood flow again, your mind focus again, your body perform again. Try this hydration method for 3 weeks. Be patient, be curious, and watch how energy quietly rebuilds itself from the inside out. You'll notice better sleep, steadier mood, and a kind of strength that feels deeply natural. If you found this helpful, share it with another man who still believes that water is just water. Subscribe to Senior Men's Health for more science-backed guidance on nutrition, prostate health, and the real secrets of staying powerful as you age. Because true vitality isn't lost, it's simply waiting to flow again.